warmly welcome you all to today's assembly. Today, our class 7th hour journey will take through an exciting era in our history, India between 10th and 16th century.
This period in Indian history was full of powerful rulers, finance battles, and strong visions. We will be beginning with group discussion on the cultural and spiritual advancements that took place in India. In the skit, we will be showing how Muhammad of Ghazni, who came from outside India with a strong vision, followed by Alauddin Khilji, known as the Iron Sultan for his power and reforms. Later, the Battle of Panipat in 1526 changed Indian history when Babur started the Mughal rule. Let us be inspired by their courage and leadership.
So, dear friends, let's embark on voyage or in time to understand how our ancestors lived, ruled, created, and believed between the 10th and 16th century. May this session inspire your curiosity and deepen your appreciation towards our rich history. To begin today's program with calmness and clarity, we'll now have our morning prayer, a timeless message of truth, courage, and freedom.
Stand up on your seats, join your hands and close your eyes and get ready for a short prayer.
Where the mind is without fear, where the head is held high. Where knowledge is free, where the world has not been broken up into fragments, by narrow domestic walls, where words come out from the depth of truth, where the mind is led forward by thee, into ever-widening thought and action, into that heaven of freedom, my Father, let my country awake.
Good morning, everyone. Let's begin with an inspiring thought of the day to set a positive tone. I invite Mehul to share it with us.
The thought of the day is, in every carved stone and written verse, medieval India reminds us to value knowledge and culture. I repeat my thought, in every carved stone and written verse, medieval India reminds us to knowledge and culture. Thank you.
Thank you for the thought-provoking words. Now it's time for the group discussion where our speakers will provide their thoughts on cultural and spiritual lines. Over to you all now.
The India between 10th and 16th century saw a religious thought, saints and poets who emerged the spiritual fabric of India.
Architecture during this time reflected both Indian and Islamic styles, a blend known as Indo-Islamic architecture.
Famous monuments like Alai Darwaza, Gol Gumbaz and Qutub Minar were built during this era.
The Mughals introduced grand gardens, domains, arches, and minarets which changed Indian skyline forever.
The Delhi Sultanate developed a centralized administrative system with strong control over provinces.
Alauddin Khilji introduced market reforms and price control to benefit the common people.
Muhammad bin Tughlaq is known for experimenting with administrative lines, shifting the capital and introducing token currency.
One of the key movements saw Sufian saints like Baba Fahid preached love, tolerance, and devotion to God without rigid rituals.
At the same time, the Bhakti movement spread rapidly in different parts of India. It emphasized personal devotion over rituals.
Kabir, one of the most influential Bhakti poets, criticized religious hypocrisy, whether Hindu or Muslim, and promoted unity and simplicity in worship.
Meanwhile, in South India, Adi Shankaracharya's Advaita Vedantas unified many schools of.
Although he lived in 8th century, his influence continued well into 10th and 11th century through mathas and scholar traditions.
The Bhakti movement also had strong women voice. Mirabai, for instance, expressed her devotion to Lord Krishna through a beautiful bhajan.
Mira's poems were not just religious, they were revolutionary. She broke societal norms and chose spiritual love over loyal luxury.
In Bengali, priests like Mahaprabhu and Chaitanya promoted man devotion through singing and dancing. His kirtans created a deep sense of collective spirituality.
And in Maharashtra, Sant Tukaram and Namdev contributed immensely to devotional literature in local language.
This was the also time when Guru Nanak Dev Ji laid the foundation of Sikhism, preaching quality service and devotion to God.
He travelled extensively and spoke against casteism, superstitions, and blind ritual. His message was revolutionary and universal.
It's fascinating how during this period the focus shifted from rigid scriptures to personal connection with the divine, often expressed through music, poetry, and simple living.
Yes, the monuments weren't limited to the region. They shaped Indian language, literature, art, and even music. Many bhajan and qawwalis trace back to this era.
In conclusion, their era was a golden age of spiritual evolution. It creates bridge between communities and left a legacy that still guides us today. Thank you.
Wonderful insights. Next we have a skit prepared by our talented students. Sit back and enjoy the performance.
The riches of Somnath lies beyond the river temples carved in gold. The idols adorn with gems, but it's not the wealth I seek alone, it is glory.
Wazir steps forward calmly.
My Sultan, you have already conquered Multan, Thanesar and Kannauj. Why risk more? The journey is long, the resistance fierce.
Wazir, history remember not the cautious but the bold. Somnath is not just a temple, it is a symbol. Live it, take it, the world will know the might of Ghazni.
Two soldiers enter saluting Mahmud.
Sultan, the army is ready. Every man awaits your command.
Soldier 2 hesitantly.
But my lord, the local says Somnath is protected by powerful gods. Are we prepared for what lies ahead?
No god will protect gold, only steel and strategy rule this world. When the sun rises, we march.
Then may our name echo in the sands of time, O conqueror of the East.
Mahmud raises his sword slightly. Scene 2. Alauddin Khilji.
In the 13th century, Alauddin Khilji rose to power by overthrowing his uncle Jalaluddin Firuz Khilji, known for strength and strategy. He ruled Delhi with an iron fist.
I want no rebellion, control crisis, tie on the nobles and punish the corrupt.
Oh my lord, this will cause fear among the people.
Good, fear is teeth and I want an empire at last.
Huzur, spies for Lodi marching with over 1 lakh. Sultan, I have written, the southern kingdoms have fallen, we are victorious.
Good, let them know the Sultan of Delhi is not to be challenged.
Alauddin's rule brought order, expansions, and fear, a brilliant but ruthless ruler.
During the reign of Alauddin Khilji, the Mongol general Kutluk Khwaja invaded India. In 1299, he led a large Mongol army of 50,000 to 60,000 horsemen towards Delhi. This invasion is known as the Battle of Killi, and the result was the defeat of Kutluk Khwaja at the hands of Alauddin Khilji. Scene 3. Muhammad bin Tughlaq.
Muhammad bin Tughlaq was known for his genius ideas and disastrous results.
Move capital to Dolatabad. It's more central.
But your majesty, the entire city must travel?
Yes, it will be glorious. Scene shifts to village.
This coin, they are fake. I cannot trust money anymore.
He introduced token currency copper coin instead of silver, but everyone started making fakes.
Muhammad frustrated. My ideas were ahead of their time. The world is not ready for brilliance.
Tughlaq's reign was full of vision and confusion.
Muhammad shaking his head. Scene 4. The Panipat, the dawn of Mughals.
In 1526,
Ibrahim have a massive army, but not disciplined. Our cannons and tactics will win the day.
Messenger entering.
Huzur, spies for Lodi marching with over 1 lakh men and elephants.
Baba smiling.
Let them come. will use seal fortifications and gunpowder. We will not just a battle, this was the beginning of an empire.
On April 21st, 1526, Babur's cannon fire and tactical genius tore through Lodi's ranks. Ibrahim Lodi was killed on the battlefield.
Babur standing tall.
The throne of Delhi is mine, but the challenge is only beginning. Rana Sanga waits next.
The first battle of Panipat marked the fall of Delhi Sultanate and rise of Mughal Empire in India.
Babur walked slowly towards the audience.
From Kabul to Hindustan, my destiny begins here.
Scene 5, the pride of Mewar, Battle of Haldighati. Haldighati battlefield, June 1576.
The year is 1576. Emperor Akbar has sent a huge army to crush the spirit of Mewar. The narrow mountain path of Haldighati is about to witness a clan of courage and ambition.
Maharana Pratap stands proudly with a Rajput soldier beside him.
Maharana, their armies won. Thousands of Mughal soldiers marched towards us.
Let them come. Mewar's son fear no empire. We fight not for land alone, but for honor.
Man Singh enters, raising his hand in greeting.
Pratap, I have come with the Akbar's message. Surrender, and you shall be treated with respect. You will rule under Emperor's protection.
Maharana Pratap sternly.
I do not need Akbar's protection. The Rajput spirit boasts to no throne in Delhi. Then Mira, think of your people, think of your family. Why spill blood? Peace. Peace in chain is no peace. I will not trade my ancestors' legacy for comfort. If I must fall, I shall fall as a free man.
The battle erupted with fury. Pratap fought bravely atop it, faithful of Chetak, slashing through enemy lines.
Brothers, today the world will see that Mewar's pride is stronger than any empire. Let your sword sing the song of freedom.
Jai Mewar, Jai Maharana Pratap.
The battle erupted with fury. Pratap fought bravely atop it, faithful of Chetak, slashing through enemy lines. Though the Mughals claimed victory, Maharana Pratap escaped into the mountains. He did not surrender. For years he continued his struggle, keeping Mewar unconquered in spirit.
Empires may rise and fall, but honor lasts forever.
And so, the Battle of Haldighati became a legend, a tale of unbending courage against overwhelming might.
All freeze.
That was an amazing act. Now let's turn into a soulful English song presented by these beautiful souls.
I
song to delight your ears. Please welcome the performers.
इतिहास बनाने को विश्वास से है सब कुछ हासिल, इस सोच को अपनाने को एक जिंदगी काफी है। इतिहास बनाने को, कुछ चल के दिखाने को, फलक पे छाने को एक जिंदगी काफी है। इतिहास बनाने को, कुछ करके दिखाने को, फलक पे छाने को एक जिंदगी काफी है। इतिहास बनाने को। Thank you.
That was truly energetic. Up next, experience grace and tradition in a classical dance performance.
किसी की मुस्कुराहटों पे हो निसार, किसी का दर्द मिल सके तो ले उधार, किसी के वास्ते हो तेरे दिल में प्यार, जीना इसी का नाम है। किसी की मुस्कुराहटों पे हो निसार, किसी का दर्द मिल सके तो ले उधार, किसी के वास्ते हो तेरे दिल में प्यार, जीना इसी का नाम है। माना अपनी जेब से फकीर है, फिर भी यारों दिल के हम अमीर हैं। माना अपनी जेब से फकीर है, फिर भी यारों दिल के हम अमीर हैं। मिटे जो प्यार के लिए वो जिंदगी, जले पहाड़ के लिए जिंदगी, किसी को हो ना हो हमें तो एतबार, जीना इसी का नाम है। रिश्ता दिल से दिल के एतबार का, जिंदा है हम ही से नाम प्यार का। रिश्ता दिल से दिल के एतबार का, जिंदा है हम ही से नाम प्यार का। के मर के भी किसी को याद आएंगे, किसी की आंसुओं में मुस्कुराएंगे, कहेगा फूल हर कली से बार बार, जीना इसी का नाम है। किसी की मुस्कुराहटों पे हो निसार, किसी का दर्द मिल सके तो दे उठा, किसी के वास्ते हो तेरे दिल में प्यार, जीना इसी का नाम है।
Music is a wonderful way to express our feelings and emotions. It plays an important role in our life. So let's welcome Palaksh of our class 4 and instrumental performance.
Let's listen to an inspiring English poem that brings alive the power of imagination.
Temples and forts in every land, kings and queens with steady hands, sultans built grand halls, as tall Rajput valor guarded them all.
Saints like Kabir, Meera's song, faith united, culture strong.
Poets in Kannada, Telugu, Bengali too, wrote in their tongue both old and new.
From Delhi courts to southern shores, art and music opened door. Bhakti lore in every heart, language and art played their past. Centuries passed in shared light, cultures blended shining bright. India grew in one grand way, past to present here today. Thank you.
अब हम सुनेंगे एक हिंदी कविता जो हमें प्रेरणा देगी और मन को छू लेगी।
ये आसमां छीन गया तो क्या, नया ढूंढ लेंगे। ये आसमां छीन गया तो क्या, नया ढूंढ लेंगे। हम वो परिंदे नहीं जो उड़ना छोड़ देंगे।
मत पूछ हौसले हमारे आज कितने विक्षुब्ध हैं, मत पूछ हौसले हमारे आज कितने विक्षुब्ध हैं। एक नई शुरुआत नया आरंभ तय है, माना अभी हम निशब्द हैं।
ये पारावर छूट गया तो क्या, नया सागर ढूंढ लेंगे। ये पारावर छूट गया तो क्या, नया सागर ढूंढ लेंगे।
हम वो कश्तियाँ नहीं जो तैरना छोड़ देंगे। कदम चलते रहेंगे जब तक श्वास है, कदम चलते रहेंगे जब तक श्वास है। परिस्थिति से परे स्वयं पर हमें विश्वास है।
एक रास्ता नहीं मिला तो क्या, एक रास्ता नहीं मिला तो क्या, हम वो मुसाफिर नहीं जो चलना छोड़ देंगे।
ख्वाबों को महकता रखते हैं, हम मंजिलों से राब्ता रखते हैं। नशा हमें हमारी फितरत का, नशा हमें हमारी फितरत का हर हार करती है बुलंद इरादा जीत का। ये मुकाम नहीं हासिल तो क्या, ये मुकाम नहीं हासिल तो क्या, नए ठिकाने ढूंढ लेंगे। हम वो शय नहीं, हम वो शय नहीं जो अपनी तलाश छोड़ देंगे। हम वो परिंदे नहीं जो उड़ना छोड़ देंगे। हम वो परिंदे नहीं जो उड़ना छोड़ देंगे। धन्यवाद।
What an elegant display. Finally, let's wrap up with a power-packed group dance. Enjoy the rhythm and energy.
हरि संत कहे साधु कहे, सच रब साहस है जिसके मन में अंत में जीत उसी की रही। आजा रे आजा रे आजा रे आजा रे, भले कितने लंबे हो रस्ते हो, थक न तेरा ये तन हो। आजा रे सुन ले पुकार डगरिया, रहना ये रस्ते तरसते हो। तू आजा रे, इस धरती का है राजा तू, ये बात जान ले तू। कठिनाई से टकरा जा तू, नहीं हार मान ले तू। मितवा सुन मितवा, तुझको क्या डर है, ये धरती अपनी है, अपना अंबर है। ओ मितवा सुन मितवा, तुझको क्या डर है, धरती अपनी है, अपना अंबर है। तू आजा रे। भी गाएगी, मस्ती भी छाएगी, मिलके पुकारो तो फूलों वाली जो रुत है आएगी।
हाँ, सुख भरे दिन दुख के बिन लाएगी, हम तुम सजाए आओ रंगों के मेले।
रहते हो बोलो काहे तुम यूं अकेले।